Well, g'day St Andrews, it's Mal York here, just bringing you your weekly news. It's Wednesday the 17th of August. And friends, just a reminder that this week is our Sunday services as we continue on our series, looking in 1 Samuel. We're up to 1 Samuel chapter 5, if you wanted to read that before you came. We'll be meeting at 8:30, 10:30, 5 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. Of course, if you're not feeling well or you've got symptoms of being sick, I encourage you to stay at home and watch our live stream. At 10:30 a.m. it goes out, and of course those who are needing to isolate or feeling vulnerable, you can watch that too. I just want to say a big shout out and thanks to those who came to our working bee last Saturday. Look at these steps here that I'm standing on. These are the steps that go down from the upstairs garden outside the church to the downstairs. They are concrete, they are white. I didn't realise that. They've been, my whole time here, they've been a dark colour. So the site looks fantastic. And so thanks for those that helped. And we'll watch a video about that, the working bee this Sunday, or you can have a look at it on Facebook now. Just want to encourage you to be involved in the next one that we have. It's not only gets the site looking good, but it's a really great time of fellowship as well. Hey friends, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, the 28th, we're going to be welcoming Scott Warner to ministry here at St Andrews. I'm really excited. We're going to be welcoming in all services, having a special supper afterwards, but particularly at the 10:30 service, we're actually planning on having a picnic down at Bancroft Avenue Park to welcome Scott. So if you can be praying for him and his family as Scott starts his ministry amongst us, that would be really great. On the 1st of September, we've got a night with the K's here at St Andrews from 7:30 p.m. To hear about the ministry that they're involved in Russia, and a time where we can ask questions of them, and they can tell us a bit more about their experience and things like that. So if you'd like to join us, let me encourage you to put that time aside. That's the 1st of September. Friends, in September we've got a lot happening actually. On Wednesday the 14th and Wednesday the 21st of September, we're going to run some things called pre-vision nights. So they're going to be happening from 7:30 for about an hour. And I'm really encouraging people to make this a priority in our church, to come along to these. We'd love you to come in person. If you can't make it in person, we will actually be sending it out by live stream. But the reason for that is we think it's such an important night for people to come and be thinking about vision and preparing for our vision nights that are coming up, that we want you to make it a priority. We're actually asking, I've just asked all the small group leaders if you can't do small groups and that during the week, to cancel your small group and to come along. Of course you can do both if you want, but if you can only do one, please come along to those. I really want us to talk more about vision, more about the ministries of the church, and start to get ownership of it as a church, but also get people behind it. So if I can encourage you to make Wednesday the 14th and Wednesday the 21st a priority from 7:30 p.m, that would be really great. As well as that, in September, as I said, there's a lot happening. On the 11th and the 18th of September, we've got an outreach series with John Dixon before he heads off to the US. Doubt Your Doubts is the name of this series. I think this will be really challenging, and a really excellent opportunity for us to invite our friends along, to hear John speak, to give our friends the opportunity to ask John some question and answers. It'll be really good. So if you can be thinking about who you can invite now, be praying for them, that would be really good. We will also farewell John, Buff and Josie on the 18th with a lunch. And so if you're inviting your friends along, they'll also be most welcome to come to that lunch. Our Hope Explored night starts tonight. We've got a few people coming, so if you can be praying for that, that would be great. If there are any last minute regos, I'm going to send this news out this morning. Please let me know, just send me an email. Love to have more people coming along. Well friends, that's all the news for this week, although we did have a financial update at our Sunday services, so I'm going to play that for you now if you've missed that. In addition to that, there's also a video celebrating 20 years of ESL's ministry amongst us, which is awesome to watch as well. So I'll play both of these for you right now, but hopefully I'll see you on Sunday. Until then, take care and God bless.
Hi St Andrews, David with an update on the finances for July. As we know, the offertory has been throughout the year trailing somewhat behind what we originally outlined in our budget, and July was certainly no exception. However, unfortunately, what did appear was that July seemed to drop away further than what we had even anticipated, with us coming in at 63,000 for the month. Now, what that represents is actually our lowest offertory in a month since February of 2015. And really what this has come down to was a drop in our number of giving units that we saw through the month. Now, if I go back over the last few years worth of data, you can actually see it's not every year, but it's not uncommon for us to see a drop in the number of giving units in July. And I do believe this is to do with membership shifts and also the transition from an old to a new financial year. But really what the big question is, well, how does that impact us moving forward? And if we were to use the July numbers as a predictor of future income for the church, we would see the income at around that $63,000 to $67,000 mark. Now, if we were to load that up against where we know our expenses will be come September, and they'll be at 75, we can see that if July's trend continues, we will be having a significant sort of shortfall in our monthly income versus expenditure. And so in the short term, we'll be able to utilize the savings and the surplus that we had from earlier in the year to offset this, but ultimately, in the longer term, that would not be sustainable. And so as a church, we would need to look at how we could close that gap should it eventuate. So that's where we are at the end of the month of July. So as always, any questions, please reach out. And otherwise, until next month, take care and God bless.
Well, friends, here I am over at the hall where ESL are celebrating their 20th year of ministry here at St Andrews, and we're just going to go and see a few highlights of what's happening here.
So hi, I'm Jane. We're here celebrating 20 years of English class, which has been absolutely wonderful, and so many people from St Andrews have helped over the years to make this a wonderful ministry. Probably too many to mention, and a lot of people have passed through our doors. We don't really know how their hearts are changed, but we do know that quite a few people have been baptized as Christians after learning from the Bible study class here. And they go off into the wide world. We don't know what their impact is, but they certainly go with the joy and the love of St Andrew's Church with them.
Hi, I'm Amelia. I'm Anglicare's advisor for the Northern region for churches that have English classes. Congratulations to St Andrews Roseville on 20 years. What a marvellous heritage of love for your neighbour, sharing the gift of words of English and words of life. It's my privilege to work with the church here, and I'm really glad that Anglicare can support this ministry where we provide teacher training and lesson material, and we look forward to many more years of working with you. Thanks.